start now.
Perfect timing, Wolf. Just about to change the last.
You're going to be testing it
it.
exactly the same time I does. I just click buttons and change things and sent it to you.
Sounds good.
Oh.
I lost connection to the server? What?
Yes.
Oh,
It'll be up in just a second with a bit of rain.
Oh, we're going back to rain? Shit.
Good. I haven't practiced the rain at all on this track, so thank you for putting it up.
It seems like a pattern with a few people, so.
I did not have the time to do it this week.
Yeah, I didn't get much practice in on it either because every single time I would join, it would be dry, and then I would have to wait an hour to swap it for it to swap over to rain.
hey, tragic.
Nate's here.
Hey,
Nate.
It's maxed,
I
Randy
think-
Savage. It's maxed.
I think what it was, Dom, was it was rain earlier, and then it switched to dry halfway through the week, and it can't switch automatically. It's either one or the other, unless the Gearsey changes it.
We got the resolution scale at 150. Yeah, everything is maxed. Oh, except for mirror resolution. Now it's maxed.
So show us should be back up.
Guys, anyone know this password for Ruination server? I know it's somewhere in ACC, but I can't
That's
find it.
same one as the other one.
Oh, same. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I try to keep it simple, and I also still aggregate these configuration files because I don't want to do all that on my own.
I'm hoping you've got dry on that one, have you? Have you got dry set up on that one?
I should. I think.
I'll check it out now anyway. Thank you.
Whatever accuracy sent me.
I can't remember.
You only have the option to select the car.
Green light. Give it all you got.
So here's a
How are you,
problem.
John?
Please.
Too bad it's not Bathurst this weekend. I think there's a couple of drivers in here that would absolutely smoke us if it was.
Why?
Because of all the practice.
Done
Yeah,
freaking
an hour.
12 hours of it.
Unless they're burnt out on it.
No, that one's
I
wet
mean,
too.
I still find it funny that I was the one who couldn't do 10 laps of practice without binning the car, and couldn't get less than an X in a lap.
What's the short race and what's the long one? Is the short one wet?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, short is wet.
Somehow managed 118 laps around Bathurst without a single at-fault, like, crash. And only one crash overall.
Pretty good.
Mind-boggling.
Oh god, it's happening.
Hope I don't get any stutters. If I get stutters on the one stream, one PC stream, then I'll break something.
Don't break stuff, Rain.
On a side note, are you guys ready for beers and gears tonight?
So after this, right, I am driving in real life. Oh, who's in the black and orange McLaren? That was a hell of a slide.
It's me, guys. Balete.
Nice, Valetti. That was awesome. That was awesome.
The show is just begun.
I taught him that this week.
So yeah, I'm doing I'm driving about 150 kilometers almost directly after this, and then I've got to drive back for about 150 kilometers. It's going to be interesting.
About 3 hours of driving. Not too bad.
It'll be a bit slower than that, unfortunately. It'll be about 4 hours, maybe 5.
Traffic.
Because yeah, bit of traffic.
Shooks. I don't know what the conditions are like in Australia for like car traffic and other stuff, but figure.
It'll be like getting out of a city first and then onto the freeway. The getting out of a city will be a bit costly in time.
All right. me and my teammate Datafy have no idea if our tune is actually good for the rain, so this should be interesting.
Oh. Accuracy, I don't think any of my tune has any fuel or pit strategy set up. And it's no.
I always leave that over.
Also, for some reason, the brake bias at 51 is not sounding optimal in the rut.
Oh. Forgetting stuff.
Haven't touched this game this week.
You didn't practice for hours this week?
Not this game. No. I spent a lot of time crashing in iRacing. But apparently I got it all out of my system.
Tisk Lone Wolf.
I probably put in over 500 laps last week on this track, and then it got released that there was rain. And then I had no idea how to do anything on the rain because I couldn't play on the rain. So I got about, I think, 20 laps in on the rain on one session, and then I couldn't get in on a rain session at all. So. Because what happens is, before it was like 1 hour of dry, 1 hour of rain, but the problem is if nobody was in the lobby when the session ended, it would automatically reset the session back to dry, and it would sit at 60 minutes until someone joined again.
No, it can't.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It can't swap.
It's never gonna swap from dry to wet. Sadly, the ACC server thing just
it was doing it earlier this week.
Like if it's changed at any point, I have changed the server.
Oh.
It can't change. Sadly, we can't set weather for each session. That would be a lovely
It's all good.
setting.
No, I understand. I just was confused on why I was doing it.
Yeah. You know what would be awesome, Accuracy? If they actually gave us the same controls as server has on weather in single player. Because you can sort of mimic dry conditions, but
it's very hard to mimic the exact.
The practice
conditions
is impossible.
It's just 4 inches, it's just that. So if I give you those 4 inches
Oh.
and set them in single, it would be super easy.
Yes, a good call. A good call. Bit of a lack of, from Firehawks, lack of raiders today, unfortunately. Team Writer is underrepresented.
I think they forgot to book the plane tickets.
To the home country.
Maybe they got COVID.
You can social distance while sim racing.
Maybe the semi with the cars broke down.
Maybe.
That's sad though, because I really love racing with Fireball in the wet. He's very responsible.
What tire pressure do you guys use for wet normally? It's supposed to be higher, correct?
30.
Yeah, you want to aim for. Yeah, I think I was told like 30.5 to 31, somewhere in between there is like the sweet spot.
You'll start at that?
No, you
No,
want
it's
to
the
aim
hot
to
Okay.
be
Oh
That's what I
boy.
figured.
30.5
No
to
all, no all,
31.
no all, no all. Okay, we're good.
I gotta figure out.
But they can really change a lot. Like, I don't know how much wet driving you've done. There's probably going to be a dry line forming, and at some point you're going to want to stay off that dry line to not just kill your tires.
Actually, the recent patch changed it so that wet tires on dry parts of the track do not cook as much. So, but yeah, you still have to watch your temperatures. But I don't think you have to do all that
Firehawks
mitigation as much,
is
where you pull off and find the wet to cool them off.
Firehawks wishes everyone good luck.
We're gonna need it, thanks.
How well do dry tires work on wet curbs?
Not well.
They don't.
I will be keeping my wet tires on then.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the hardest conditions to probably drive in this game is when it's raining, but dries are optimal. If you have dries on. That
To
does
be
not sound
honest, then still wets are better.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. Even if they're red hot.
Oh, hey, Ninko. So I got a script from one of your driver mates. I haven't put it to test yet, but we might use it at a later point to set up reverse scripts and stuff.
Yeah, you got that from Simo.
Yeah. But yeah, it's made for Linux, so I need to rewrite it for Windows. Which
It's
should
a,
be a
it's a
problem.
hacker operating system.
Best operating system.
There you go.
I have PTSD with Linux from my youth.
Shit.
Thanks, Jace.
No worries.
Is this first race going to be Yellow Flag Fest like all other wet races?
Probably. Someone's
I
gonna
don't see why not.
off the
You
curbs
guys.
into turn 2 and then fly into someone's side, I guarantee.
I'm gonna bet this is the cleanest race anyone has ever seen.
Right on, Craig. Yeah.
Why? Because no one can go side by side? Just could be following the car in front the entire time.
Yep. No one dares to overtake.
Come on, it's not that bad. It's not F1.
Oh, it's way understeer.
Ruination, sorry about that. My thing glitched when someone joined the server.
Yeah, I was hoping you weren't going to back out. I was going to go to the right, and then you backed out. Oh, so I didn't slow down.
I see we have a Salvin. And what a livery Salvin's got. Oh shit, I haven't updated liveries.
Oh, I haven't either. Anyone got new liveries this
Are
week?
there
For
updated
Nation
liveries,
King.
Agassi?
There's no update because I've been slacking. There's a few that sent me updates, I
Okay.
just haven't added them.
Okay.
Ruination has a sexy new BMW livery, but nobody will see it except for me.
Very, very slack.
I like Salvin's livery.
Second week ago, I got Dom's livery.
Have you got mine, Ray? Dom Hayward?
Dom? Looking for you?
Sadly not.
Still got the black Ferrari, Dom.
What is Solvens? Is it a giant leaf of some sort?
that would match Salvin, but it's pink and blue splatter
Hot.
on an AMG.
Yeah, there's a few new drivers here this weekend
Come
that people
on.
might not know. Of course, Salvin is one of them. Taran Raptor is here this weekend, as far as I know. And then we have one of Elliot's friends joining in the Lexus, and I forgot his name already. but we got the Lexus team filled up again. And
It's not shining today
then
as
we
far as I
have
know.
Alejandro.
Is Team Lexus all
stepping in.
aliens again?
Yes, I think so. We have Alejandro stepping in and taking
Is that
Berto's spot.
Nielsen? And oh no, that's Nils. Sorry.
What's up?
That's Nils Nep. I see. That's a new name.
Yes. That
That's
is
me,
uh,
Jeffrey.
That Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Yes.
You joined. Nice.
Yep.
Many new drivers.
I think we're very close to time as well, about 5 minutes roughly.
So if we have many new drivers, that means the pro drivers should be aware that the new drivers are probably going to break a little earlier than they are.
And I think we're going to have some new rules possibly in the drivers' briefing.
Yep. We're gonna go on that very soon.
Mrs. Silbum is cheering on the McLaren team, everyone.
Nobody ever roots for the GTR team,
Yeah, GTR.
even though they won last week. Well, maybe not the GTR.
GTR is a great car. It's just
If all drivers
kind
can
of
find their way to the pit after this lap, then we'll start gathering up for drivers briefing.
You forget about the GTRs until one has a 7-second lead after pit stops.
Yeah, Silverstone, the GTR team last season, did pretty well until Roberto got a DC.
Okay, I see. Greco, another new name.
Oh boy, 42.3.
42.3 is quick.
That's fast.
Got some Greco fans in the crowd as well.
42 in the rain.
Greco.
You got
Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna
There's
win
Greco.
this round.
You guys know
Federico.
that if you,
But Ninko, you want everything you need to.
Pretty
Nope,
sure I'm
win.
like 5 seconds off.
Lovely blue McLaren.
Note to self: stay off of the
So,
curbs.
Note to self, brake earlier for pit.
Yeah,
Like a lot earlier.
pit entry.
I like that
super,
blue.
like, pit speed is early.
Sam Angel.
Alright. Just about ready for drivers briefing. I think there's still a few drivers that is yet to come into the garage here.
All right, this morning, Sam.
Rain, I've DM'd you the files if you have time to do it.
I don't know if I can do it without closing down AC and opening it. Can I, AC? Probably not.
Sorry, what?
Update delivery.
Not certain.
Yeah,
I actually haven't tested that.
I probably can't do it while AC is running.
Alright, no worries.
might be possible if you leave the server and then do it. Because I think it's possible to update deliveries while you're in the showroom.
Yeah, I got a carbon for Hayward.
We're getting started with a driver briefing.
Why is the server time saying Serene's talking at 3:30 p.m.? Or is that in-game time?
But
That's your game. That's time for you.
That's a half hour off. What?
It's, and more recent messages are before.
so very.
Runs. I tried to figure this out one time. It's totally like random.
It's just a random time.
I don't crazy, yeah.
Like there's no way anything's at 22 in the world right now, or just a couple minutes past the hour. So it makes no sense.
It is in Denmark.
Okay.
Greco, are you able to pull in Nixon? Return to pits for driver briefing, please.
Agassi, I sent you another wet tune. I'm not sure if it's any good.
A little late to verify.
Well, I was so basically I gave up tuning because I was over 5
Is
seconds off the
is
average pace or
Greco
something.
is Greco in Discord?
I think I told him to mute before because he was a little loud on his wheel, and I think he accidentally deafened himself as well.
Oh yeah, Magna.
It was typed in chat. He might be. I don't know. Is he number 92?
Yes, yes.
Number
Yeah,
92.
he might be finishing up the lap.
You should probably just say return to garage.
Yeah.
Wow, if they're on a fire, they can finish that up.
It's driver briefing time.
Well, now
Not like everyone is back in pits, so he needs to come back.
He's in the zone, Chief.
This should be interesting.
Do you know if it lets you bind the turn signals in the BMW,
Is that-
or it just locks out?
Is
that
that
option?
Mangakan in Discord?
Yes.
BMWs do not come equipped with turn signals.
Both in Discord and on Steam.
I do not know, but Magna Can is
It's
deafened
right
and it is
now.
driver briefing time.
There we go. He's back in
Like-
pits, but he needs to unmute
I heard-
Discord.
Doesn't do any good being in the Discord.
Who's making donuts? Ah,
That
there
was
we go.
Serene.
Perfect. So the driver briefing begin. As you all know, we are at Imola this weekend, having both quali and race 1 in the rain with 4 times multiplier. Don't know how that is going to affect the rain exactly, but we'll see. We're doing the quali and race 1 at 10 in the morning, or midday, whatever you want to call it. Race 2, of course, 40 minutes long. Have to do that.
I'm having trouble hearing
many
that.
times.
It's just me.
Agassi is pretty
sorry, what?
quiet.
You might need to turn him up a little bit.
I've got him on I've got him on 200%. He was pretty quiet.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll move my mic closer for this part.
That's clear. Yep.
So yeah, second race, as always, we have a mandatory pit stop with a pit window of 15 minutes. In those 15 minutes, it is mandatory you stop and change those tires. Whatever you do with fuel is all up to you. Just have to change those tires. Second race is in the dry, and it's starting at 16 or 4 p.m. And yeah, that's basically it. Send it over to boss, and we'll get some of those boos in after boss.
Yay, my turn. Pretty much the same from me this week. Again, the first race and qualifying is raining, so just be aware. Again, we've got new drivers again, so so the new drivers may be braking earlier than you think into a corner, during the mid corner, and coming out of the corner as well. So just be aware of that when you're trying to overtake them if you are through a corner. It's quite a narrow track here as well, so if you do go off track and you feel that you may fly back on, try and please stamp on the brakes to try and stop your car coming back on track and maybe ruining other people's races. Also for that as well, do remember that when you cross the finish line, others may not have finished their race, so do continue round at a respectable pace, or completely get off the track and give others space. So don't just slam into walls and things like that. So don't do 360s. It's not Forza when you cross the line like I do. So yeah, just remember that if you can. To try and treat everybody on track as well how you'd want to be treated. You know, if you've got somebody coming all the way up the back of you and they're trying to just push you out of the track, if you wouldn't like that, don't do it to somebody else. The same as well, if you're coming up on somebody and you're trying to pass them, you know, try and get past them as quickly and as safely as you can. Hesitation can be just as bad as like aggression, you know, so try not to be too hesitant. Try and get those overtakes done safely and cleanly as quickly as you can. I know it can be difficult, but yeah. I probably missed loads, so I'm going to say I'm going to go on to Rain, and he'll probably remind us of loads more stuff that I probably missed.
Thank you,
So,
Buzz. Thank you,
fun
Agassi.
is the one I want to say as well. Hopefully, everyone have fun.
Yep, that's what we're here to do. We're here to try to have fun. So I appreciate how competitiveness comes in, and I like to see a good amount of competitiveness. But at the end of the day, this is not a high end competitive league. There's no prizes. If you get first or second, or 20th. No matter where you are, there are no prizes, and ultimately, the idea is to race with your friends. There's somebody, I think it was Nischik, said something the other day that I thought was a good way of thinking about this. If anybody ever has been on a ski slope, gone skiing or snowboarding, there's the code is, if you're the faster person, you give way to the people ahead of you. You try not to crash into them. You go around them. If you're the beginner, you try not to get in the way. And it's got to work both ways. If you're new, you try to get out of the way. If you're slower, you try to get out of the way. If you're faster, you give some room to the people who are slower as well. There's a balance. So try to look out for each other while you're on the track, and also try to use the voice channel if possible, to avoid situations from escalating. If the voice channel can help, you can get on and say, if you've got somebody behind you, you can say, I'll let you through when we get to the straight. Or if you're the guy coming up behind someone, you tell them, can I pass you on the straight? But otherwise, try to have fun out there. Look out for each other. That's all I want to say. Agassi?
Perfect. I just shut down the server. It will be back up in just a second.
Are we talking anything about rule changes?
Which rule changes specifically? And Agassi's distant again.
The clarification on the blue flag becoming a completely mandatory thing in this league rather than iRacing's suggestion.
Yes. So, as we all know, the yellow flag we made a change on a little bit ago, or at least clarified the rule that you have to be very safe if you have to take an overtake on a yellow flag. In some cases it might be the safer thing to do. Just keep in mind, if you bring other people into danger by overtaking in a yellow, someone might report you, and it's very, very likely the stewards will give you a penalty for it. With a blue flag, if you hold up someone for too long, it can also give you a penalty.
Is there like a time frame for that? I know they reviewed the case with the Fireball last week.
Yeah, is it like 4 turns, 5 turns, 1 lap?
It depends a lot on the situation. Maybe possible.
It is absolutely impossible to give a numeric value to that. Just like in real life.
Yeah. Real life is normally like 3 or 4 corners. I try and give as much leeway as possible to make it try and be like as fair as possible. So there's no real like set corners, but if you've got a clear space to let someone overtake, or if you are coming up on somebody and their blue flag, like just let them know, right, this one I'm real close to you on this corner, please just like, if you can back off, I'll get past you now. But if you get undertaken or overtaken on a blue flag, it is perfectly acceptable for you to let that person pass, pull in behind, get the slipstream, and unlap yourself again by the next corner or however many corners. If you can then proceed to pull away from that car that lapped you, that's perfectly okay. It's just you have to let the car go past first, and then you can start to unlap yourself and continue with the race. So yeah, but maybe just a bit of communication. That's why we're all here in voice chat. If you give a bit of communication, just let the driver in front or the driver behind know, and we can continue like that. So yeah.
And on that note, just like in a real professional racing league where there's thousands, if not millions of dollars going into the organizing of it, we cannot account for every single possible scenario that might be out there and give you, a workflow for every single situation you're going to be in. Some common sense, some consideration will go a long way. And we will have to deal with every single individual case that gets presented to us on its own merits. So we can't anticipate everything. That is an impossibility. We can't give guidance to you on every single situation,
So don't forget, you can send these queries in after the race to any of the admin team. We also have Pork Fried Bryce, who's now joined the steward team as well. So you can send him your questions or queries or things like that. So yeah, you can always get in contact with us, and we can always look at situations and things.
I see the server's up.
Yep. So for any of you new guys that haven't tried our ways of doing it here before, as soon as this server is filled up with everyone, I'm going to forward to the qualifying. That is the live qualifying. Straight after qualifying, we have about 3 minutes break where you can make sure your setup is correct, and then the race starts. After the race, we have a small break, and then we start setting up the reverse grid. So it's very important after that you don't join the server, but we'll get more into that after.
Do we have GT4s this race?
Nope.
No GT4.
We did have one, but it didn't show up. Driver is not here.
Also, as well, you need to join before qualifying because if someone's on a hot lap, it's gonna bug out the server or something.
It is turned off. If you somehow, sadly, if your PC crashes, if your game crashes, something like that, you are not allowed to join by the server during quali or during the race. In the warm-up time between quali and race, you should be allowed back in if you have an accident in quali. If something happens to you in the race, you can go grab a coffee and be ready for race 2.
Yeah, there's also, with the way the servers seem to be now, it taking forever to ping. It's possible that you could just miss that 3-minute gap.
So yeah, I always just back out to the level above and come back in to redo the search. It's just the most consistent for me.
All right, we are 26 so far. I think I saw 27 before. I think we might be missing one. Not sure who though.
Well, if you're not in, speak now or forever not race 1 or qualify the end.
I think Jensen is it. Yep, Jensen is on his way.
I'm getting the no servers, so.
No problem, man. We know how annoying this game can be.
Whatever the new update did.
It won't even let me click on the server name.
Try backing all the way out to the main menu.
No, I know the drill. I do it every time, but I literally can't click on search for server name. Son of a bitch! I was just in it. I'm restarting the game again.
No problem, man. I think we're missing 2 actually. So yeah, it's all good.
Greco.
Game's server issues in
If you want to roll out a pit here in free practice, you can do that. In race 2 though, it is important everyone stays in pit. For this, you can roll out all you want.
So we can go out now, yes?
It says no servers.
It's gonna restart in just a couple of seconds, but you can.
I'm
get a
getting
couple
no
of comments in.
servers.
The GTR with the single.
How is your UI loading so fast, Jensen? Like, your UI is actually letting you use it immediately. Mine just sits there for a minute telling me, oh, can't do anything, give me a minute.
That
You're watching. I mean, maybe the SSD, but I don't know. I figure you have one too, right?
It's a whole combo of the entire PC that Jensen's got.
Yeah, Jensen's got a bit of a PC.
He's got a good PC,
Yes,
so put it all together and yeah. Greco still isn't here.
One more restart, guys. I'm trying. It's
Serena, I don't even know the fuel consumption.
Hi, Kitty.
Just put in 60 liters and you'll be fine.
I've done zero
Rico?
clean laps of this track today.
Kriko, are you okay? Are you unable to join?
Yeah, I'm able.
Okay,
Put a
cool.
large firebar in.
Come on, I've never had this much of an issue before. Now I'm getting no servers in my. Come on.
I will restart
done
my
2
game.
hours in here all wet.
Exit Steam or something.
Does ACC use Steam for matchmaking?
I
Yeah,
don't
we
think so, but
calculated it
I've had that
for
fixed
them, I think so.
random issues in games that don't use it before. Or it's a placebo effect, I can't say for sure.
Or going to your downloads page when they do the Tuesday update and you lose everything, and then it just comes back.
I
I
can't.
haven't had that one happen to me yet.
Another thing you could try is entering the Konami code, sometimes that works.
Good news, guys, I just made my first clean, wet lap.
Again. I guess start without me. I'm getting fucked like always. I literally was just in the lobby with you guys.
It's no problem. We're missing 2 people, so
Yeah, just
I'm so sick of this shit.
Greco has connected.
Rico has connected. Perfect.
I'm here.
We'll give you another minute, Jensen. I'm sure it's gonna work
I
in a
don't
second.
want to hold you guys up anymore. It's fine. I really don't care at this point. It's my luck with this, so it's whatever.
Duck and weave. Duck and
Literally
weave.
popping up any servers.
Did Niz restart his game?
I guess I'm out, guys.
Yeah,
The game won't
I'm fine.
fucking start. I can't join.
I saw someone in chat say they had this problem earlier, and they had to restart their PC to get it working.
That seems excessive.
I know.
dumb.
I guess
well, I guess I'm tuning my
if
PC
you're lucky, you
off,
can make it back after quali before the race and start from the back.
Alright, I'm shutting it down.
Curbs are wet.
Yeah, if I ever have a hang load in iRacing, I have to restart the whole freaking PC.
Oh, are these
All
curbs
right.
wet?
I'm very sorry that
Curbs are
happened,
wet,
gentlemen. If everyone is ready, I am gonna
Especially the
forward
outside
to
curb
quali.
after Aqua Minerale.
Oh, it's just
Good
about
luck,
to
everyone.
experience that.
Good luck, everyone. This is Quali. I'll forward into the next session. Sorry, not yet. Sorry. Oh, we're here yet. What?
Yeah, we're
No.
We are in quali.
Jeez, why did it
Yeah,
say the
it's quali
session
indeed.
has ended in info
Oh,
instead of
God,
saying
this
it's
is
quali?
hard to drive.
Anyway, time to
If
drive.
everybody
Qualification.
could leave the pits at once.
Rainans, are you really questioning Italian UI?
Good call.
Is that what's happening?
Good call.
Racism.
Serene practiced driving in traffic yet?
Arrivederci.
I was practicing driving inside
Buongiorno.
that Ferrari.
Dom is wishing everyone good luck.
Thanks, Dom.
I'm unable to. I thought he drove in the last race.
Dom DX. You got Dom Hayward here. He's with you
Oh,
guys.
okay.
We have a couple of times.
Jeez. It's a good thing my nickname doesn't have John in it. We have like 15 Johns here too.
There are so many jokes you can make about Johns. I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, it's a toilet and a
Customer.
patron of a customer.
Client. A client.
That's a nice way to put it.
All right, for Belletti fans, here he is with a black and orange McLaren.
Is it black or deep blue?
Black on my screen. And then I know we've got some Greco fans, also in Team McLaren.
Felt like my brake pedal snapped, but it didn't.
The hell? I got very distracted then.
Yeah, there's a lot of places here to spin out, especially in the wet, so please be very careful and try to join parallel.
Quite a few of the cars out there a bit bunched up on the first lap.
You see them still getting like how? I was just in the fucking lobby with you guys. What is wrong with? Like, this is why I hate QCs. They're just so fucking broken.
It's running the same software as the PlayStation probably is.
To be fair, ACC and PlayStation is supposed to be even more broken.
It's just I wasn't even gonna do this. I paved, did all the practice in the lobby, and now it's just broke. Literally just fucking broke. Great.
Ooh, Salvin. Oh, Nixon joining Salvin. Careful, Nixon.
Fuck me, I'm so sorry.
Okay, here we go. First, a lot of drivers are crossing the line now. Ninko taking the pole so far with a 148.0. Serene very close behind with a 48.8. And Watson, E-Watt, right in there in third with a 49.1. Very close at the top three.
It's so slippery out there, hey?
Got a mixture of weather for both today. We got wet to start with, and then dry for the longer race. Trying to get that mixture.
Seeing a bit of slipping and sliding in various places.
Go around, I've been this lap.
We do have a dry line.
Cheers.
Okay.
Good job.
Craig, Charb apparently attributing the weather to me. I blame the button presser. I didn't press the button for this rain.
That may have been me.
There's video evidence of who pressed the button for the rain.
Oh man.
Yeah, this track is a lot more enjoyable in the dry.
I like Ruination's pink lipstick on his BMW.
Tell Agassi to give you my livery, and then you can see what it actually looks like.
I prefer this. all black, just some pink lipstick. That does something for me. I don't know why. That's what he said.
There we go. 3.5 minutes left to go. Ninko on the top spot with a 47.9 now, getting himself into the 47s. We got Surfer and Angel taking second with the 48.1, and Powell in there with a 48.3 with the Astons, getting themselves onto the second and third spots.
Quick look at that timetable with your buzz. Ewat in the Ferrari.
Doing well in fourth.
Wow, we've got two Astons up there.
Yeah, Aston's doing well out here.
911s of Swab and Fusion John. The top 10. Satchmo strong as always in the Continental. Oh, Belletti got in there. Get the McLaren. It's one for Team Belletti.
Porca madosca dolorata in croce.
Bless you.
I have just pulled 7/10ths out of nowhere. Damn.
It's always in the last place
I've
you
never run
look.
that pace before. Don't know where that came from, but it's there.
How much time do we have left for qualifying?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, hopefully I can get an actual lap in.
Oop, bend it now.
This chick is actually racing for Craig No Racing. I didn't realize that. Craig No taking the managerial option under these conditions, just sitting back, watching his drivers do the work.
Also way too much fuel in the car, sorry Elliot, as well. Wrong
Belletti.
calculation for quality.
Belletti, Mrs. Silbem heard you. Hey, cat.
There went a 0.65 up on my best.
Okay, into the final 10 seconds of qualifying. This will probably be the last lap for quite a few of them.
Oh, yep, been dead.
Change at the top. Minko in first, still with a 47.2. Boyton in there with a 47.7, and Surfing Angel still there with a 48.1.
It's good to see JQ back.
Whatever, who needs qualifying times anyways? They're overrated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna crash on the first turn anyway.
I know. But
Nixon
I was
will
hoping to be
guarantee
ahead
it.
I was hoping to be ahead of at least one or two of those cars.
Pole position is still the ultimate measure of speed.
Yeah.
Doing a full formation lap these days, right?
Yep. Full formation.
Yeah. You never really get a chance to look at the scenery, so that's why we added a formation lap.
Well, the scenery is gonna be especially soggy today.
Right.
Thank you, Elliot. I think he gave me a bit of a push there and run for my life.
Oh, no chatting during race. Yeah. Except in Discord.
For all new drivers, as Ruination said, remember no chatting using in-game chat. If anything needs to be said, you can say it using your mic or say it in Discord on the,
Yep.
the ACC League chat.
Please use the ACC League chat. the chat box pops up in the face of anybody who uses VR. So, yeah, while the race is going, even if you cross the line, there could be other people still racing. It's a full formation lap as well.
Stay in setup until 30 seconds till it's go time. Your tires will stay warmer.
Yep.
Virtual tire blankets. Is
Yeah,
Jensen
watch.
able to make it in?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's here, 18. Did good.
Yep, I see him in there. Number 18.
Nice. You can hang out in the back with us other unqualified folks.
Remember, people are going to break really early,
Wait.
much earlier than you think in turn 2.
Yeah.
So
Yes, please,
watch for that.
I set a timing on 17th. Oh man.
Absolutely. Take it easy, guys. It's wet. Anticipate that people could break earlier than you expect for many reasons in the first lap, maybe even in the second. Somebody could have to break earlier because something's happening in front of them that you cannot see. Never, Sam. The adrenaline is
Whatever, Rain,
always there.
I'm just gonna run my my break points like I normally do during a hot lap, and everything should be fine.
Yeah,
that's
while
how this is supposed to work, right?
everything's cold, everyone's bunched
Yeah,
up.
on race
Go
fuel.
for the race line.
Yep.
The race line is straight across the gravel in turn 1, right?
Yeah.
For me, usually.
Everybody.
30 seconds, guys. Good luck.
Good luck,
Make sure to hit
everyone.
drive.
All right. Make sure you hit
Good
drive.
call.
Good luck.
Good
Let's have a
call.
clean race.
Look out for your fellow drivers. Remember that. Look out for your fellow drivers.
Oh, I do like Salvin's livery. That is good looking.
It's a wonderful
Make sure you
livery.
hit drive.
Drive, drive, drive.
Very artistic looking.
They're rolling off.
Nearly stalled it. Put me in second.
Ewad is back
Sorry for
too.
flashing. I flash everybody. Sorry.
It's ghosted, so don't worry about the other cars.
Remember, formation lap. Focus on your positioning. You won't crash into anybody during the formation lap, but once you get to those final 2 corners, don't count on ghosting anymore. Yes, Federico, 1 full formation lap.
I like in iRacing where the formation lap takes out the whole field because of someone who assumed it works like ACC.
Uh-oh, somebody's spun.
Someone.
Listen off into the wall.
Oh, it's a GTR.
What you don't want
It was
to
the
say.
next
Nobody ever
this time.
cheers for the GTRs.
Oh dear.
Some time to get it back out and get around.
Yeah, this is kind of, it's like raining here all weekend, and I got to deal with like fake rain in a video game too.
It's nothing, right?
You play Flight Simulator and the real weather comes to you.
Yeah.
That was our third place. Third position, who spun.
Those warm-up laps are tricky. Mistakes were made.
Currently questioning whether I put enough fuel in the car, which I'm
How many liters
guessing
do you have?
90% I didn't.
How's your wet pit stop
I have
entries?
40.
Yeah, I don't think 40 is going to be enough.
You've entered the pit.
I'm a little worried too.
Like, that's standard. That's standard safe.
Salve, Federico.
I've done the entire warm-up lap in 6 gears.
Salute, salute.
That's a fuel conservation strat. I like it.
Nearing the start line.
Here we go.
Start
Good
forming
final
up.
bend. Just the pink to go now.
We got a Jimmy fan in the crowd.
The Astons are going to take advantage of that
That's
GTR
forming
dropping
up.
out. That's both second and third now.
Interesting how the front engine rear-wheel drives are well positioned this time round. So Ewot does have a mid-engine car up there.
Does Ghost turn off as the green flag goes?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. They're forming up. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Stay safe. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Have fun.
Green light. Go, go, go.
They're off.
Greens are on. Away they go.
Oh.
Oh god, sorry.
Oh.
We got cars off.
Overshoot.
Into
Big
that one
overshoot.
there. Oh, looked like a
I
Porsche
think
went
Serene
through.
might have gotten hit in that one.
Not too sure what happened there. Yep, Serene just rejoining the track now. That's going to put Serene way back down there.
Raptor
That's
spun.
through quite a lot of traffic.
Otherwise, I think not too bad a start.
Yeah, I think everybody else is through.
Heitman
Alan
starting
Nico-
from
Holy crap.
They're
Heitman
still
starting
out front
from
there
way
fighting
back.
for first.
I wasn't really in the lane. I'm sorry, whoever hit me, but like, I was in my spot. Sorry.
Still close though as they go through. Belletti there trying to fight Swab as they go through the chicane. Elliott
Oh,
taking
boy.
advantage well in his Lexus. Bringing it in close.
Bit of rubbing there, and is that John in that mix? Yep, it is John there as well.
Back there. We've seen John in this position before, just bides his time, waits for the guys in front, and then takes full advantage of those spaces when he sees them. We'll be doing the same this time in the wet here. As they come round for their second lap.
Serene, come on by me, man. Need Team BMW to represent here.
Team orders coming through the radio there. Oh boy, that was Belletti and
Swab, I think there as
Swab.
well in the Porsche. Jensen managing to get through. Quite a few cars off, quite a few cars changing positions now.
big changes in positions there. I think I'm sticking with helicopter view for a bit because there's so much to try to take in.
Quite a few, big group of cars here in the middle from like 5th to 11th. Lots of cars close together.
Oh, look at this. This is Hayward and Nep.
Here they go. Hayward's going to have the inside line.
Hayward's got
here.
the inside, yep.
There you go. He makes a pass, good and clean. That's up to 16th for him, 15th even.
Swab is eager to get back up through the ranks.
Top tip, don't go on the sausages.
I like sausages.
Unless you're in the Merc. And then
boy,
go right over.
here.
Oh, boy,
Top
that's
of the
a
hill.
bad
There's
call.
traffic coming through, cars everywhere. Be careful as you come
Oh
up the
dear.
hill.
Oh
Big
dear.
traffic jam here. Lots of cars touching.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That was a mess.
Getting together there. These wet
Oh
conditions.
my god.
Here's where I make up all my.
Yikes.
Soaking out and on the grass there. Good job, Niz managing to keep it stopped. He's going to lose all the places though. That's
That
gonna
was
put him way at the
chaos.
back. He was doing well there. Lots of action happening all the way throughout the field.
Whoever was
can't-
in white
keep up with it.
Ferrari, at one point you gotta realize you gotta leave room.
I can't even begin to comprehend what happened there.
Cars still close together and battling though as we come across for the third lap. 16 minutes left to go in this race. Still a long way.
But in the end, we have Powell up front with Angel, the two Astons, followed by Ewat, Fusion John, Elliott, McFly, Belletti up in 7th, Jensen in 8th, Nils in 9th, Satchmo 10th, Lone Wolf 11, and this is where the action is happening, right back here.
Still happening. Still overtakes. There's Jace going up on the inside.
We've got a mix of some of the fastest drivers here.
Jace now thundering after Lone Wolf. Really good on those brakes here in the wet. He's catching up.
There are people here who were iRacing teammates less than 12 hours ago. They were iRacing teammates, but now all bets are off. Now it's all it's competitive now. So much traffic buzz.
Oh, and Jace just getting a little too slippy on the curve there and
Jace.
getting it spun round. And there's so much traffic, he's not got the time to get it spun. I think he's
Jace,
just
did you have to check
got
up
get it
from
back
me?
round as well. There's another one for him.
You're
Great
good,
safe driving there from Jace. Just managing
Well
to get
done,
it back round
Jace.
as well. Losing lots of places. It's
That's
still
Greco
happening throughout the
and
track.
oh, we've got some fast guys here. We've got Serene and Heitinen.
Serene was just battling there with Jamie as well.
And
just
Jamie
getting
as
ahead
well.
of them. Those three cars real close by close. Here we go, 3 wide down the main straight. Serene and Jamie now 2 wide. Serene taken to the inside. He does manage to get the BM stopped in time. And he gets it through the corner just in front of Jamie there. Heitenen now all over the back of Jamie. Getting a real good drive out of that corner.
He's through.
Jamie letting them through there. Not challenging it too much. Those conditions is real slippy out there. Got to be real careful of those curves. We've seen lots of cars just touching the curves ever so slightly and spinning, especially in the Porsches as well, with the way that those engines are once it goes. Doesn't hold on.
JQ. Working on Nils in the GTR. Ahead we have Terran Raptor in the orange Jag. And then we have a crowd.
Yeah, quite a few cars in front of that one.
Swab is working his way back up, but lots of traffic to work through. Dom Hayward's in that mix. Nep. Lone Wolf. I see Ninko. Ninko battling with Satch. Satch running just a bit wide, but able to recover very, very well. That lets Ninko through.
That's for top 10, well, that's 9th and 10th placements there.
Belletti having a great run up in 7th at the moment. There's McFly in 6th.
Just up ahead of McFly, we've got Elliot and John.
Elliot
A bit
and
of a
John.
battle here as they go through corners 3, 4.
Bit of a duel.
Go into the first hairpin.
I wonder what it's like in that rear-engined 911 in these conditions. Should have good traction driving out of the corners. It's just managing that balance on the rotation that would be tricky.
Elliot there giving a bit of a flash, trying to Trying be a bit of a disturbance to John, but he's got an old wiser head on his shoulders, and I'm sure that won't affect John at all.
Bit more than bit of a flash, but
yeah.
yes. They don't call John Dr. Smooth for nothing.
I thought it was because of his grooming habits.
Nice.
He what? Up in third. And we have still Powell and Angel. Oh, Nils is in the pits.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's in there for, but this race is definitely going to help the Aston team. They're currently in second in the championship. The manufacturers overall, they're running second with only 3 races to go. We're halfway through our season now.
I
So
reckon
this
coming
would be a
around
very good,
turn
important
1.
race for them if they can hold first and
I
second.
think
here.
I heard a wreck around turn 1.
Yeah, I wrecked out on turn 1.
Oh, Nils. Nation, Salvin, Jace. We got Greco. Greco copped some big hits. That McLaren is not
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
not looking as healthy as it was some time ago. That would
Yeah,
be
there's
affecting performance.
definitely a bit of gap in the panels there. Definitely more than that came out of the factory.
Halfway through the race. We still have Serene and Heitinen now through JQ.
Oh, we've got Dom Hayward off
Dom
there.
Hayward
on the
off.
right hand in the gravel trap there. That's going to allow Heitinen through on Serene there. This is all for position. This is a very close race. The action is
Closing in.
non-stop.
It's Raptor and Swab. Kirk says hello to everyone.
Hi, Kirk.
Lone Wolf currently in 11th. He's going to come across the line again to start his next lap. He's got Satchmo just in front of him there. You can see them. That's top 10.
There's a timetable. $24. Any more than that still going?
Did you let me by on the straight? Thank you.
Letty and McFly here. Nice and cleanly there through the chicane.
Belletti
McFly,
right up there.
He's currently in 6th. Belletti with 7th. Again, this is going to help the Aston team.
Indeed.
Keep those cars as high as possible.
I think McFly had some struggles in qualifying, which meant his starting position was less than ideal, but he has survived and he is sitting quite well to be good for points. It looks like
What's
Elliot
been
has
throwing
gotten past
themselves out
John.
of my way, Nikolai?
Yeah, it does. It looks like Elliot has moved up on John. He's got himself into 4th. Not too sure what happened there. We must have missed the overtake. We do have yellow flags as we come through here. Oh,
Ninko.
there just getting sideways and onto the track. Managing to get back off again.
Missed that one.
Nice and safely. Oh, Belletti though, just losing his cool under the pressure there. McFly.
Oh, Belletti.
Both paddling. Belletti doing well though. Getting it up and in front of McFly.
Up with Ewot as well because of that sequence of events. Wow.
That has got Ewot back, which has allowed Elliott now to get into 3rd place.
And
But John's still
Ninko
holding the field.
is now up in 8th.
He's got that train of McFly and Belletti and Ewot just in front of him as well. Going to allow him to close that gap. Ninko doing well. He's currently in the lead of our championship.
I see Heitnen right up with Lone Wolf at the moment. Which, yep, he's past Swab there. Oh, JQ running a bit wide. And I see Serene as well. Some really intense racing here.
Have been non-stop.
Soulberry, lots of big offs, man. It's really been this race. In the lead, Kirk. Currently, it is Powell. Datafy. Datafy. Kirk.
Swab's Porsche there. Does look a bit scuffed. He may have been in a little bit of warage. Some scratches down the side.
You have
as well.
to be in this, Kirk.
Cars still all close together there. They're still travelling close. Overtakes still happening throughout. Nep, they're just getting ahead of Satchmo a few places up. Swab still all over the back of Lone
Nep,
Wolf
a
here.
newcomer. First race. Really well positioned for first race.
On your right, Nilsson.
Guys, I'm just exiting pit. So, just to let you know.
Belletti's in 6th place now.
Still in the fight there with Ewok, just ahead of him.
Ninko's looking to try to make a big push towards the end here.
We've got 3 minutes left, so there's still enough time to do it. We can get a couple of laps in.
Didn't know it was tucked in.
Here we go. This is going to be an interesting last couple of laps here with these 4 cars. These are all still balanced position.
Belletti
Maybe a little
wide.
there. McFly getting the
McFly's
run.
through.
As well.
Ninko's still on the inside, but
still holding it.
it's close.
Ninko's got the driver as well. Having to push all the way onto the grass there. It's going to slow him down a touch. Belletti's still holding on. There's a slower car on the inside. Bit of touching between Ninko as well, but he's got through. He's just gone up on Belletti there. Belletti not giving up though. Still all over the back of them. These 3 cars still trying so hard. Ninko there managing to get past McFly.
Just past McFly.
He's got himself up into 6th
Whoa.
place now, but he's got
And
a
a
bit
slide.
too much curb. Took a little too much curb there on the left-hander of the chicane.
Wow.
And all of that hard work just puts himself back 2 places with Jensen pushing in hard on him. But Belletti and McFly still fighting here. They're going to have enough time, I'm sure, for one more lap at least, possibly two. So the fight is still on.
The race leader's got to go all the way around again. And then that will be the last lap. So these guys have about 2 laps worth of fighting.
Overtake me on the straight.
Thanks, Kitty.
No problem. Same for you, Kip. Overtake on the left, right, cross.
I can see Belletti's really going for it. Trying
Really
to use
pushing hard, yeah, you see him
all of
using
the track.
that track. Oh, a bit too hard there. Gets the spin.
Oh,
Serene just... Ninko, sorry,
Ninko.
just getting past him.
Oh,
Belletti struggling
Belletti,
to get the car back
no.
around. Another place to Jensen as well there, and Heitman.
And Heitman's through.
So unfortunate for Belletti there, right towards the end of the race. He's now got Satchmo all over the back of him as well. And there's a train behind him now as well with Serene and Neff in there. Hopefully he didn't take too much damage.
It
on the
was a
spin
bit
there.
of a do or die. I can't fault Belletti for going for it.
Gotta try.
Give it a final push.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sometimes you lose it. But it's exciting now. Belletti, Satchmo, Nep, Serene, Swab.
He's got quite
They're
a train
all
to hold
there.
behind him. We are on the last lap. They've got
Where's
quite a
the
bit of
leader
time.
at?
They've got a lap left themselves. Al's just going through the first hairpin.
One more lap. One
Probably was my fault for
white flag this time around.
I jinxed Belletti. That's my fault.
Commentator's curse, eh? Just as you said it.
Well, in honor of Fireball not being here today, I'm going around with 3.2 using 3.18.
Belletti's doing well though. You can see that dry line really forming here. Looks real good from that helicopter view. These cars really battling all the way to the end. This will be their last time round, so they'll have to really push this time because Powell is just coming through the final corner now.
Means to work his way up to 12th.
There we go. Great win for Aston Martin there. Powell coming across the line in first.
This is going to be a really good result for Aston Martin, it seems.
It will. Sam Angel there taking second. Fantastic job. Still a battle though. Third and fourth, Elliott and John. Elliott just ahead of John. I think he's going to keep it here. Elliott's going to take third. John really, really close behind in fourth.
Great result for John. Ewart coming in fifth.
Off, but did well to finish in fifth.
Aston Martin first, second, and sixth. Ninko 7. Heitman 8. Jensen 9th.
There's one mud play.
There's
No breeze.
Belletti in 10th.
Belletti.
Serene 11.
Good racing, fellas.
Remember, people are still out there
And it's
racing,
dead.
guys. People are still out there racing.
Well, Ruination almost binned it in the last corner.
Salvin's the last one to cross the line.
We got Niz just behind him.
Niz.
Great job there.
Let's cross the line. Is that
Nice.
everyone
I think
through?
that's everyone across. Yep. Oh, we didn't get a checkered flag for Kitty. Did you come in the pits possibly before the final lap?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
Ah, okay.
Phew.
Okay, you might need to exit the pit to get the checkered flag.
Okay, replay. Save replay, folks.
We've got a few minutes of downtime in between races.
We do, yes. We will have a couple of minutes break. I'm going to get screenshots of the results.
Alright, I'm gonna go feed my dogs. And
I gotta feed my
replay
cat
it.
too. But let me get these screenshots in first. Yeah. There. And
So the car died as I crossed the finish line.
You know that big kerfuffle that happened at the chicane? I got caught up in that, and after that my car was like 5 seconds a lap slower.
I think somebody might have disconnected while I was getting screenshots because we've got 2 people in 19th.
I do not see anybody. I do not see 219s. I see still
Who
see
do you
28.
have in 19? Yeah, middle is in 19.
I've only got
18.
I've only got 23 results, so I don't know, people were disconnecting, I think, before I was getting the screenshots.
Can you pull up the results from the replay?
Maybe, I don't know.
I got from
Buzz,
9th
you're
until
looking at the replay. Can you move your mouse
I
to
might
the
have
bottom?
went to replay. I don't know if that
and
means
then
that I
go
disconnected.
show results. That should be everything. Is it?
Yeah. I got 28 in this one.
Yeah, 28 versus 23 that I got. So maybe I'll just delete those.
For some reason, it's not allowing me to scroll up, but I have like the bottom.
It's alright, I'll grab the results from the replay.
I'll be back in 10 or so. 5:10.
How long do we have,
You
Agassi?
can do highlights as well.
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Will be,
Okay.
will
10-minute
be fine.
break, everyone. And for YouTube viewers, I'll be getting a replay up. Actually, I'll go out. I'll get the highlights up.
I should have a checkered flag now.
It was
just to clarify, for all the new drivers, we have about 10 minutes of break, and then we'll be gathering up and forming up the grid for the next race.
So I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and get a cup of Earl Grey.
I don't know. Like, my car felt so much worse in that race compared to qualifying.
I think my pace in the first 3 laps was fine, and then I met a McLaren parked on the wrong side of the road, and then yeah, I lost all my pace.
In that, I went from, I think, like 19th position to 9th.
Nice. I think I went from about up there until 25th.
Don't worry, I messed it up and spun out and then wrecked into a wall and went to 28. So least I
I'm
didn't
not gonna
mess
say
anybody
Nixon
up.
is slow, but after my car was damaged, I had a really good fight with Nixon. Yeah, I guess he had damage as well.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone had damage.
He blames it on being slow and his car's damaged, but yet we volleyed at the same time.
You probably had damage as well.
You're damaged.
Not incorrect. It was a good battle though.
Yeah, it was fun.
If only that annoying Nissy could just stay away from our battle. Just leave us be.
I can't focus on two things at a
Wait,
time.
what?
We were having fun and you came and ruined it.
Exactly. It's a two-way
It-
battle,
it was-
not a three-way battle.
I'm not in the
We did not
threesomes.
invite you there. We
It
did
was
not
good
invite
practice for passing for me.
He just kept overtaking both of us, crashing, and then overtaking both of us, crashing, overtaking both. Pretty good.
I saw a
timing.
good opportunity there.
Just the natural born follower.
Just one content for the stream. It's too far up to the next guys. Might as well crash and overtake the ones you just overtook.
Didn't save the replay because I'm an idiot.
Right.
How does pit stops work? Does the fueling add extra time after the tires? Or does it try to like...
Same time.
So it's kind of like during the same time? Okay.
Yeah, they should do it at the same time.
I think it's independent.
They do it at the same time.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like it's...
Yeah, it's not a sequential thing.
If you're changing tires, it's gonna take you 30 seconds, basically, even if you're putting like 90 liters in, which you're not going to.
I don't think I've had a 30-second pit stop yet this season. It's always been like 35 or 40. Always some shit.
There's like a little bit where like you lose a second by auto starting the car and stuff like that. But I'd probably lose 10 seconds for forgetting to start the car. So.
What was the nickname of Primet in Discord?
Pinko.
Lincoln. Yes. Sorry about the start. That was my fault. I just checked the replay. I was so afraid that there was somebody on my right, and I tried to keep my line in the middle, but I went too much to the left, so that was all my fault. Lucky that you didn't spin out though.
Oh, all good.
Yeah, Niz, sorry for clipping you if I did.
I don't remember anything like that happening. It's all fine.
I don't know, but someone literally slammed into the back of my car and sent me flying.
Jeffrey, which one are you again?
I think yeah, my cut on the signals.
Can't hear you, Agassi.
Driver 100.
I just said to Jensen, I think his mic had an issue.
That's you. You were doing well, man.
I know, I was 10th for a while, but
Yeah,
I
dude.
went off track a couple times, lost some spots, but I had some good battles this one.
Good race, dude.
Yeah, rain's not exactly my strong point on these kind of games.
How long
I
we
can only
got?
get better with time.
How much time have we got, Agassi?
Just a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, and we'll start gathering up.
I think rain was really messing up my frames that game, because I normally run around 100 frames and I was running at 30 for most of that.
Do you have Discord overlay?
I don't think so.
Okay, that killed it for me. But yeah, rain does, like, rain at night is really bad. Also, if you're not used to driving with as many other people on there, like, make sure you turn your car count down. You don't need to render every single car on the track. You just need to render like the few in front of you and few behind you.
That's what I do.
I upgraded my GeForce drivers yesterday and then booted into ACC, and it changed all of my settings.
Did you tell it to optimize?
I didn't tell it; it did it automatically.
Do you have GeForce experience?
Yeah, that thing.
Uninstall that shit now.
Yeah, I did it a few minutes before starting today.
Yeah, it tries to like help you out. You like custom set stuff. It just ruins everything.
Yeah. Get out of my business GeForce experience.
I know, right? It's practically malware. The only reason I could see maybe using it would be for like streaming, but you're better off using Steam streaming or other open source shit.
I think you can actually set it so it doesn't automatically set up game like settings and stuff.
Yeah. Well, then it doesn't really do anything for you. So why do you have it on your computer?
Yeah, I just always have used it to upgrade my driver, but I'm sure there's a better way to do that.
Alright. Hopefully everyone is back from toilet break and coffee break and what have we. And I'll start the server. For all of you new guys that haven't tried this before, please don't join the server until your name is called out. We're still doing this a little bit old-fashioned, and joining one by one. But yeah, that is how we're still doing it. So whenever Rain and Boss can see the server, of course you guys can jump in there.
I'm on the way.
And our first person to join, our beloved fan favorite, Valeri.
Yeah, give those of us at the end a second to get our cars set up for pit stops and stuff like that.
All of you can go to your multiplayer server list, make sure it's updated, make sure you can see the server, and you're ready to join. don't press join until your name is called out, but you can be ready.
Agassi, I am in and watching.
Perfect. Paletti, are you on your way?
Yeah. I don't see the server actually. Just a sec. Okay, now I see it. Should I join now?
Yes, please, Belletti.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna be 1 second. Sorry.
Green light, show them what you got.
And please,
Paletti in.
once you've joined, please don't leave the pits. Please stay in your pit box.
Discord was broken, and apparently it's in like 2 minutes. For
And
no
whenever
reason.
you have time to join the server, go ahead.
Yeah,
Ready-
like
ready
I
to
said,
join.
Discord's always going quiet on me. I hear it just go completely dead, and if it happens mid-race, then like I can't fix it. But
Is it the same issue I've been having, gents, where you can't hear, but we can still hear you?
I have no idea if you guys can hear me, because obviously, yeah, it just goes quiet. Like I said sorry to somebody there for a minute, and then it just went quiet. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, he faded out before when he started talking. Like we had the start, and then it just went away. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you're in the game,
Sorry. Getting to it.
no problem.
Just
Made sure to put an extra long practice session at the start this time, in case we had any issues.
Alright, so there it is. Okay. I should be in.
Oh,
Yep, Jensen's in.
Okay.
Data fight.
Yep, connected. Datafy's connected.
Ninko.
Nico connected.
McFly.
Des McFly.
Ewart.
What connects?
Fusion John.
John is in.
Elliot.
I see Elliot.
Seraphim Angel.
Angel connected.
Powell.
Powell connected.
Serene.
There's Serene.
Fatma.
Satch connected.
Then we have how the hell is it on? Sorry, Knapp maybe.
Yep.
That's my best effort. Swap.
There's Swab.
Lone Wolf.
Connecting.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf is there.
JQ. JQ and Chess on his way.
Yep.
There he is. Yep, now Jamie. Yep.
Jamie, yep. Is Jamie on?
Jamie is in.
Okay, perfect. Dom Hayward.
Hayward connected.
Milanov.
Terran Raptor connected.
Perfect. Snappy Jace.
I see Jace.
Greco.
Greco connected.
Ruination.
Negative.
Do we have a Ruination in the house?
I think he's streaming also. Maybe can
don't
somebody
see him
see if
doing
he's
it.
on computer?
Go harass him.
He's just returning to his seat. Ruination, are you able to connect?
Yeah, I'm coming in.
There we go.
Yep. I thought we were farther down the lineup. Jeez.
Yeah, he's connected.
Yep.
Sullivan.
Yep.
Nisik.
Yes, sir.
Agassi,
I am on the way.
your father is counting on a top 10 because it's dry weather.
Yeah, that's not happening. keep dreaming. As always, I'm aiming for top 17. All right, Nixon. We have Nixon, perfect. No.
Nil's connected.
Coming in.
And Kitty.
Connecting.
There's Kitty.
And is there anyone that has not been called out? There shouldn't be. We were 28
We
on the first
got
race,
28.
right?
Yep.
You've
Perfect.
taken up nearly every box here at Imola. Great turnout.
So hopefully everyone is ready. We have this small warm-up of 3 minutes, then of course an entire formation lap. Remember to get the correct setup. Remember we do have the 15 minutes of pit window where you have to change your tires.
You must change your tires. It must be within the pit window. We've got 40 minutes for this race, folks. You can exercise a bit more patience with your setting up your overtake opportunities.
Accuracy, make sure you use current pressures for the pit stop. I did not set that up, I'm realizing.
Yep.
Remember, with a reverse start, we've got faster drivers in the mid pack now. So we've gone through it in the past. Go through it again. Look out for each other.
I will gladly go wide in corner to let the faster get by when they get up to me. Just, I hate when they do pushing out of the way kind of stuff. So just wait and I will let you by.
Use the voice comms.
Yeah, we had good communication in the first race.
Just very happy to hear that. More and more communication. That's good stuff, guys. Big cheer for Jimmy just now.
Yeah.
$45 seconds.
Good luck. Have fun.
Belletti for wins, says Mitko. 30 seconds. Get ready to drive, guys. Remember, full formation lap.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, have fun, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
Be nice to each other, unlike me last race.
Jace, just make sure you got some more liters on the pit stop.
Here we go.
Roger that.
We're rolling. Belletti
Yeah.
kicking,
Lead.
and Jensen. Everyone's kicking the rear out on the launch.
So excited it's dry.
It's very warm though.
Dry and warm, very, very different conditions from race 1.
Aston with the strats.
Guys, Italy should be like that, you know.
Is Italy like Southern California?
Yeah.
Supposed to be Mediterranean climate.
I've experienced Italy, northern Italy in the winter.
Holy shit, everyone's here.
Going to be really interesting, Buzz. We've got Heitnen and Ninko starting off in position 3 and 4 after struggling with some misfortune in the first race. They're actually starting off in a really good position this race.
They are. They did get themselves up there with the reverse grid. That's definitely going to help. But they're still going to have to try hard. Jensenator and Belletti in front of them.
Indeed.
Good drivers out there. Lots of support for Belletti as well, I know. Jensen's very quick in that Bentley as well, so they've got a challenge in front of them first.
Jensen's got willy power.
That's hard to beat.
All right.
Okay, the final few corners.
Forming up.
Here we go. We are halfway through our season. Exactly. We've got this many races to go again so far.
What's next week? Bathurst?
Yeah.
Next week.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Bathurst is actually on my birthday as well.
That's Spa 1998 vibes.
I'm gonna send this BMW flying.
That's definitely not what people want to hear, right? Rolling up to the start line.
Are you talking about parking it sideways across the mountain? Okay, here we go.
Well,
yeah, that's it.
Declaring war on BMWs.
Get those green lights.
Nobody likes BMWs in the first place.
Green light, green light.
Green light, go, go, go. They're off.
Oh, Belletti with the drive-through.
There is a drive-through.
Oh no, it's Belletti with a drive-through.
Be a little too quick up to the green lights. So here we go through turn 1. Car's looking pretty tentative. They've got through pretty cleanly, 2 by 2 all the way through. We're a little touch halfway through with Nape, and that looked like a Ferrari possibly.
Greco. Let's catch up on Greco. I saw Greco. There he is.
He's
Greco in the
mix
blue
right now.
McLaren.
There he gets past Terran Raptor there. Lone Wolf just in front of him. A few cars right behind him, right in the middle of the pack. Cars all looking through pretty safely so far. First lap here in the dry, doing a bit better. Greco going up the inside there. Ooh, a little too quick. Lone Wolf losing a couple of places.
Terran Raptor through as well.
Terran Raptor on the push as well now. Not quite close enough to pass this time through. He might have to drive here. Bit of a straight.
Very, very busy. Raptor going out.
Trying for the outside.
But,
Not quite enough for the outside. Oh, Greco
Nep.
just touching Nate there. That is going to allow Terran Raptor through. He found the place after all. Got 2 out of it.
Very unfortunate.
Okay. Greco, though, not giving up with Terran Raptor. He's still over the back of him as they come down to turn 1. Car single through this time. Not side by side like the first time round.
Oh boy.
Greco just getting a little sideways. He's lost the rear.
No.
Spun round there on turn
Greco.
3.
Just a
Oh,
little
just
bit
touched the
too
barrier
much
at the back.
on the sausage. They're nasty.
Hopefully that hasn't done too much damage to the back
Trying to
of his
stay
car.
out of the way.
Quite a lot of
Oh,
cars coming through.
careful, Greco.
It looks pretty clear now. If he can get it up and running again, there he goes. Rejoin him. That's very unfortunate.
But we have Ninko and Heitinen in second and third, pushing on Belletti.
But he's still got that drive through. He hasn't served it just yet. Ninko now just passing him there on the right.
Yeah,
just before they
Greek
get up to the
Belletti
chicane.
ran just a little bit wide. That's all Ninko needed.
Ninko now just gently pulling away from Belletti here. Heitinen now as well.
Right on him. On board with Heitinen for a bit.
Gonna take that another lap. He does have, I think, 3 laps here to serve the drive-through. He's gonna try and push as fast as he can and get as far forward as he can before he has to serve that penalty. These onboards are awesome as well. You really get a sense of speed once you get on board with these cars.
Sorry, Taryn.
He goes through the first set of chicanes. Looking real good inside that car. Lady there using all the track. Allowing Heitinen just to catch up a little bit more. Jensen and Ewart and McFly just behind that pack as well. There's still
John
cars
is
in
up
it.
there as well. This will be very interesting to see if the dry conditions help out the mid and rear engine cars at all.
Yeah, quite possibly. Being able to get down on that power a bit earlier with more traction out of the corners really might help. Seems to be helping John at the minute. He's got himself up to 7th place. He's not doing
Have you
too
got a
bad.
sighting on Serene, Buzz?
He's back a little bit.
Spun at the hairpin.
17, I see.
Yeah, 17, just behind Dom Hayward here. Bit of a gaggle in front of him. He's got Ruination in the mix and Salvin up there as well. Salvin, I'm sure, on his new wheel. So we were super happy when that came in. Saw that through the Discord. Super pleased for him.
Very happy for Salvin. It's allowed him to get in on some more simulator type wheels. Greco is back in the pits. I guess some repairs. The other McLaren of Belletti coming in to serve the drive-through. That's going to be very costly, but it is. Have to remember, it is an endurance.
Yeah, we do have 34 minutes left in this race. As a little bit further up, you see Serene there getting through on Dom Hayward on the chicane there. Next in front of him is going to be Ruination. As we say,
Jamie
Salmon
also
just
in that
ahead of
mix.
them, 13.
Team BMW there.
That is quite a big mix. There's battles going all the way back as well.
Oh, yes.
JQ just past Swab just behind that group of cars. But Jamie, Dom, Serene getting real close to Ruination now.
Wow, Kura, stop hitting me. It's like the 5th side swipe in a row, dude.
So Belletti in 23rd after serving the drive-through. Jeffrey pushing his way back up as well. Greco is back on track after the repairs. And Ninko now in the lead. Heitinen second. Jensen has third, but he has Ewatts with him. McFly also up there once again. John, Seraphim Angel getting the McLaren right up to John.
Aston, thank you.
You guys get 3 wide going into corner 1.
What's this? Satchmo side by side with Elliott.
Elliott there using all the track.
Powell is in that mix as well.
Yeah, that's another Aston. Good finish for them so far. They're up into the top 10 with 2 of them at least.
And Jace is on their tail as well. Oh wow, Dom Hayward and Jamie getting past Ruination.
Right there.
Battling there.
Close racing here. Oh, Dom's wide.
Wide a little bit. That's going to allow Ruination through.
Big exchanges there.
Dom now back to the back of that pack. Have to try again. He's got plenty of time.
Roberto is here.
30 minutes left.
Belletti was in first. He had a drive-through penalty. He had to serve Roberto. He had a drive-through penalty from the green light. Very, very unfortunate.
Belletti now currently in
19th.
He's getting himself back up there though.
Working his way back up.
They make their way through the S's there.
Something happened to Raptor. He's
I did see Terran
in
Raptor
repairs.
In the pits for a
Yeah.
second. Yeah, I'm not sure if he took some damage there at the beginning.
Belletti's on the charge though.
He is. He's not giving up that easy. Here he comes to try and pass JQ into the chicane here. He's on the outside for the first one, inside for the second one. Manages to get it stuck. Great out braking there. There's
Crazy
another place
watching the
made
mirror.
up at 18.
Swab is in that mix too. It's that McLaren, Ferrari, and Porsche.
I got Mischik there just on the left. Not too sure what's happened to his car. Doesn't look like it seems to be going anywhere. I hope
Oh
he's
dear,
okay.
what
He
happened
is
to
right
Mischik?
in the pit, so he might be able to pull in. Bit of action up front. Jamie off on the side, and Salvin just having a little bit of a mishap in front of JQ there in the first lot of S's. Belletti now is Salvin in his sights. He's made up another place, managed to get ahead of Jamie. He really is on the charge after that drive-through. I think there may have been speeding in the pits as well. There's a stop and go, 30 seconds.
Did you see who got that stop there?
I think that's...
That would be me.
That's Kitty.
Bit of speed in there in the pit, possibly. Belletti
Oh,
there making a pass.
Salvin.
Oh, but Salvin just touching the back of him there.
I think
JQ
Salvin
managing to get
hit-
through cleanly, and Jamie and Swab.
I think Salvin
Belletti
hit the
back.
curb and yeah, wasn't able to brake.
Belletti back on it.
But
Swab,
Valetti's
JQ and Jamie, they've
still
just got
pushing.
ahead of him. He's now got that Jeffrey over the back of him. No, Jeffrey just
I
giving a bit
think
loose
Jeffrey hitting the curb as well. Lethal curbs here, guys. Lethal.
It's going to allow Salvin back through. All change all the way through the field here. And the pit window has now opened as well.
Open pit window, folks.
First to pull the trigger.
The train here. John, Elliot, Powell, and Satchmo. I think some positions have changed here a bit as well, but still grouped up together.
There we go, safely through. John leading the pack. Satchmo at the back, just looking for his opportunity.
Elliot and John were fighting it out at the end of last race.
All over it here. Elliot not quite enough to get on the inside here. The pass that he made in the first race was in the highlights, I believe. It did look like a pretty good pass. Satchmo now, though, he's making the pass on Powell. Got a better drive there onto the back straight. Making his way past. That's going to put him up into 9th. Aston's still in good point scoring position, though. He's still running 10th. Elliot's still looking for his way past John. Satchmo doing his best to catch up behind him. Powell's still in the mix as well. He's not left them yet. Satchmo taking a big lot of curb.
Whoa, Satchmo!
Just coming off the track.
Into the
That's
gravel.
gonna allow Powell back in front of him. You were saying it before, Rain. These curbs are dangerous today.
It's
They are yeeting people
you're
into the
relying on every inch of braking power. You hit one of those curbs and you've got one, if not two, tires off the ground, not contributing to the braking, and that's it. That's it. It's over. You're not going to make your line. It's so easy just to push that little bit hard, looking for that little bit of speed that you need. But the top 5 are still sitting fairly solidly.
Okay, those 3 behind overtake after the hairpin.
I think Agassi has gone in for his mandatory. So he's served.
Looks like the leader Ninko as well. He's coming in for his stop, getting it done.
Ninko
early.
going in early.
24 minutes left and 11.5 in the pit lane. So still quite a lot of time left. And Ninko getting it done real soon. That's going to allow Heitenen into the lead and Jensen into second.
The lady worked up to 16th. Swab and teammate Jamie together. Jamie going in.
As Hayward comes
Okay.
in.
JQ, Salvin heading in.
Lots of drivers coming in. Ninko on his way out now. Real quick
Jeffrey,
stop and go for
Kitty.
him. Pit lane is busy. There we go, lots of cars in.
Heitnen choosing this time to go in as well.
There he goes, pulling the trigger. What will Jensen do? Here he comes round.
Jensen as well.
making the choice to come in.
McFly staying out. Ewart going in.
There we go. That's released McFly into the
Angel going
lead
in.
for the minute.
John, Elliott, and Powell staying out, continuing the fight. Powell
now
with a
managing
run
to
on
get it
Elliott.
done. He is. Elliott there trying to tuck back in behind, not to try and lose as little time as possible. Going for the inside, not close enough this time to make the pass back. Powell's going to make that stick and get himself up there into 4th for the minute. Great racing there into the first lot of S's. John's still in the lead of it, coming up to some back markers again here.
Overtake after hairpin, John.
There he goes on the left side, making his way past. Powell in there as well, and Elliott.
Elliott through as well.
Through. Okay, about half the field done their pit stop so far. About 50-50 mix, still 8.5 minutes left to go. Halfway through the race. McFly now coming into the final corner. Will he pit or will he keep going?
He's staying out.
Still going. His tyres are still feeling good. He's going to push them as long as he can here. Try and make as much time as he can. John and Powell as well, both opting to stay out. They're going to continue to fight out there. Elliott, though, he's made the choice. He's in.
So currently, I think we're watching to see where Ninko and Heitnen end up. They're currently 11th and 12th, respectively.
It'll be close to see where they come out of the pits. McFly wasn't too far behind, I don't think, when they went in. So we'll have to see.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
There we go. Ninko now trying to get past that Jeffrey.
Ninko past that Jeffrey.
On track, I believe. No.
Heitnen looks like he's got a good run as well. I was unfamiliar with that Jeffrey. Another one of our returned original barrel rollers. Whoa, I heard some tire squeal there from Heitnen.
Pushing that GTR to the limit, giving it everything it's got.
So after that pit stop, we're now 7th and 8th for Ninko and Heitnen.
They are climbing back up slightly.
Jensen would be next, then in 9th. Nils hasn't pitted, but he's currently in 10th. Then we have Ewart, so from Angel. Elliott has come in.
McFly's just come in.
Oh, McFly's in.
McFly is now in. John's staying out.
John's staying out. Still our race leader. Is Powell coming in? Yep.
Yep, both the Astons are in.
Serene has yet to come in as well. This puts Serene in 2nd place for now.
Valetti as well, still out there. No, Valetti choosing to come in this lap. He's in.
Again, lots in the pits, but McFly is rolling out now.
There we go, just as that Valetti taking his spot, McFly takes off.
I see Jensen through. Heightening's through, yep. McFly then comes out. He's in 6th spot.
Okay. So we have John currently out in the front. He still needs to take his pit. Just getting a little loose there on the top chicane. And we've got Serene in 2nd currently, but both cars still need into pits. Ninko is in 3rd, so we'll see when both of these cars come in how it will finish. Here we go, John peeling off and into the pits.
Whoa. JQ with an off through the S there.
Serena's well in the pits, so here we go. We'll see how Ninko and Heightening get through here. They're right behind each other, 1 and 2, still very, very close here. Just getting past this chick here on the left. They are coming down into the final 2 corners. It's going to be tight. Here they go, onto the start, finish straight. Both cars we just see there on the right-hand side in the pits. And they have done it there. Getting themselves back up to 1 and 2. Just as John gets released from the pits. That's going to allow Ninko, Heitenen and Jensen all to get through. Now back into 1, 2 and 3. As they've got some back markers to contend with as they come around to start another lap.
So
3 minutes left on the pit
on the
window.
way.
Pit
And
strategy.
still Kitty left to get her pit done.
Pit strategy not seeming to affect positioning very much this time around.
Looks like we may have a battle on to the end though. 1 and 2 still very, very close to each other. We'll see how this plays out. They've got 15 minutes left of the race. So a long way to go. Both of them there managing to stay off the curbs, doing well. Lots of the cars spreading out a bit now. Still within sight of each other, but just not quite close enough for overtakes.
Thank you, Selby.
Although Dom and Ruination are on it here, 16th and 17th in the middle of the pack. Nixon and Salvin as well on it. 22nd and 21st, the battle's still happening.
Pit window about to close, but I believe everybody has gotten their mandatory done, right, Buzz?
Yep, looks like everybody's in. And hopefully going to clear that mandatory.
So it looks like we could have a battle for first place still ahead of us.
They're both within half a second of each other.
Yeah.
There's still 13 minutes left to go in this race. Both pit stops done. This is an all-out race now to the end, 1 and 2.
Indeed, there's a lot of time to go, and they're right on each other.
Okay, there we go. Pit window closed. But yeah, everyone managing to get it done.
Now closed.
We're in the last 12.5 minutes of a race. Does Heighton have a run? Not quite. Tucking back in.
Close there, but not close enough. We're not doing too bad a bit further down as well. Belletti currently in 14th for all the Belletti fans out there. Still holding strong, still racing good. Find Greco as well.
Very fierce competitors here. JQ retired. Sorry to hear about JQ.
There we go. You can see just from this onboard just how close these cars are to each other. This really is a race. This is awesome. Seeming to hold on so far in this heat. It is pretty hot out there. 36 degrees on the track temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Track is piping hot.
Sticky,
and Heitman in here with a
sticky.
bit of a run. Oh, not quite enough room to get past Ninko there. He had the run, but not close enough to get past.
I was working my way back with Field.
I see Nielsen in the wall. Not sure what's going on there.
Jensen and Ewart sitting pretty in 3rd and 4th, respectively. Wow. We've got a formation of Astons here.
5, 6,
Headed
and
by
7.
McFly.
Fantastic. There we go. That is going to be real good scoring points for them. As I say, this so far the Astons are 2nd in the overall championship for the manufacturers. So this is really going to help with their points haul. Lexus is the only team in front of them. So that's really going to do well for their team points today. If they can keep it that way for another 9.5 minutes.
Coming out of the chicane, boys, I'm just gonna go left. Get the Aston crew going.
Serene
I've
is
had
in
to retire.
9th.
Too much
There we
damage on car.
Thank you.
1 and 2. Al a little bit further back.
Elliot in 10th.
I'll pass on the straight.
Satchmo 11th.
Go for it, Belletti. I'll roll out.
Jason 12th. Belletti now in 13th. Lone Wolf 14th.
Thank you, mate.
Swab 15th.
Me and McFly just set an identical lap time.
Dom Hayward 16.
Those Astons are in tune with each other this weekend.
Nobody wants to be exactly the same as McFly.
Even I don't.
You got somebody calling Greco over to play Warzone. After saying that he stinks. Yeah, it is Warzone. He said he stinks first, but then he said, come play Warzone. I like that the McLarens have team colours. Charb wants Team Honda back for next event, which is Bathurst Charb.
Real easy track.
I see
Plenty
just
of
behind.
overtaking opportunities.
Yeah.
Especially
Not when your car is sideways across Mount Panorama.
coming right down the mountain across the top.
Right at the dipper.
Best places to overtake.
Overtake over the top,
Yep.
not to the side.
I got some footage that I should share before next race about one of the craziest passes I've ever seen right there.
Jordan Cox?
I can't remember the name, but possibly.
Yeah, yesterday, every time someone would overtake in the dipper, crew chief would say it was an incident because of the speed being so slow.
Satchmo now just outside of the top 10. You can see Elliott just in front of him. So he's going to be pushing, trying to get himself in there. He's got 6 minutes left to do it. This 40-minute race nearly over.
Can't end in 5 minutes. I've just hit my stride.
There we go.
40 minutes warm up.
Yeah, after 40 minutes, now that I've learned the track, maybe I can do something.
And I bet you're wanting to help plan the Spa 2.4 and get that to be an actuality.
So up front, it's still Ninko in the lead. Heitman's still with him.
Still within half a second of him as well. They are still bumper to bumper.
I'm still hearing tire squeal on that GTR though.
Yeah, definitely hear it there. That's going to be the 36 degrees as well, playing a bit of part of that. I'm sure the tyres are not loving the heat. I would kill for that heat right now, but I'm sure the tyres have had enough of it.
What you get for moving to Canada?
Happy I haven't had a lot of that heat this summer.
Ninko's still staying cool under pressure though and holding his place at the front. 4:20 left to go.
I wouldn't say cool, it's pretty hot in here.
Have you tried buying a fan?
No. It's usually not hot enough to need one.
I'm not telling you to like go out and buy like a whole like crate AC system. I'm just saying maybe a little fan.
Just strap it to the palm of my face.
I mean, you should probably set it somewhere outside of your rig, blowing on you.
Big assumptions, assuming I have a rig.
Put it next to your desk.
He's on keyboard.
No, a laptop.
We're living the G29 and desk life here. Pedals sliding away whilst you're braking.
You're sitting on top of the car, what do you need a fan for?
Who would have thought I've got 3 PCs in this tiny room? And there's a 3090, there's a 5950X and a 6800 XT. It's pretty warm in here. I had my door closed last night and my PCs were running overnight, and when I came back my fan was reading 27 degrees inside the room. with just the PCs running, nothing else. So I won't need a heater in winter. That was with the monitors off. They generate a lot of heat as well.
Hey, Ninko, let me know when you want by. Like, I can probably just lift here.
By as soon as
I'm gonna
possible,
lift
to be
here.
honest.
I'm lifting.
Yeah.
Go by.
Yep, cool.
Both of you.
Coming towards the end of a race now, 1.5 minutes to go.
They are still neck and neck out.
Don't be heroes.
This is bumper to bumper racing for 40 minutes. Martin and Ninko here really getting it on.
I did have an up front seat for that, but they're faster than I am. A lot faster.
Drive faster.
I'm trying to. That's why we're all here.
Are they gonna go around for another lap?
I think they're definitely going to get
Yes.
one more lap here. Here we go. Onto the start-finish
Yep,
straight.
they're
The
gonna go for
final
another
lap of
lap.
the race. We've got Datafy coming in second. He's trying everything he can to get past Ninko. He's doing a great job of defending so far.
Datafy sounds like a hot new startup out of the Bay Area.
Whoa, that GTR. I
He's
saw
using
it
all
once
of the
again.
tires.
Those tires.
Big
Whoa, opposite lock.
He's got it, he's got it, he's got it.
Wow.
Really managing to hold on well there. Doing a great job. There we go, time is over on the race. Roughly half a lap to go. With the onboard there, you can really see him putting the effort in as he gets it into the corners.
So many times he's just really letting the momentum carry the car all the way through. It's amazing.
Here we come though, into the final few corners. Not sure if he's going to be close enough to get it done this time. So real good braking through the second to last.
Was
Into the
that
last before the kink.
that early part of the first lap, the tires just were not holding.
Sorry, Nixon, sorry.
There we go, Ninko through, taking the win
Jesus
here.
Christ.
Great job, sir. We got Datafy in second.
I couldn't find a way out. I don't.
GG Datafy.
What a
That
race.
was a race.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
Here we go. Looks like Jensen's coming into the final corner now. He's going to come and take third place. Ewok very close behind in fourth. Then we have the McLaren guys. We've got
Team McLaren. Look at that.
Sixth and seventh for Angel and Powell. Great job there.
Then
5, 6, and
Serene
7 across the line.
got
Very close to
eighth.
each other as well.
John in ninth.
My staff. Aston,
Oof.
Aston, 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 Aston. It's Aston.
Aston's all the way down.
Satchmo 11th as well. Very close there. Satchmo to 11th to 10th place.
Jace. Valetti in 13th. Swab's battle scarred 911 coming in.
Lone Wolf and Salvin going to cross the line here. Lone Wolf 15th. There we go. Great job. Great race.
Is that everyone through?
Looks like JQ and Neil just
My
at the
screen
back.
changed, so it should be.
I think that's everyone through.
I think so.
Hey, I can hear again.
You have the top 3 doing donuts if you want some nice shots.
That's annoying. It says like Dom is +1 lap in front of me, but he was like 15 seconds in front of me.
I slowed down, so I didn't have to do another lap.
That's a
It's 'cause I was
that's a
right behind the
common
race leader.
problem with when you have people who get lapped in the race, the reporting at the end. Okay, pasting screenshots. 21, 23. Okay.
Good race, everyone. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, great racing.
Well done, everyone.
Great racing, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
And for everybody on YouTube, thank you very much. I'll need to call this wrap up really quickly and head off. So thank you for tuning in, guys. There are people on Twitch, but otherwise I'm back on Twitch on Monday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Rain.